Tapping in with y'all this morning, this beautiful morning, seeing what's going on. Man, I know I'm looking tired, but I got a long day ahead of me. Very long day ahead of me. Top of the morning, top of the morning. My glasses. Oh, top of the morning, people. Top of the morning. Top of the morning. Top of the morning, top of the morning. Hope everybody having a beautiful day, man. Coffee with Coach. We got to get up early today, man. We got business to take care of. Ain't nobody everybody at this morning, man. Everybody ain't tapped in this morning. Let's get it. Top of the morning, top of the morning. How's everybody doing this morning? Time for a little bit of coffee with Coach One Stack, man. Let me know where you guys from. Who am I talking to? I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada. Do me a favor, smash that like button when you come in too. I got a little time to spend with you guys before I go to the gym this morning. We gonna work it out. Everybody had their coffee today? Everybody had their coffee? Everybody think God is good? God is definitely good all the time. Welcome to the channel. How's everybody doing, family? Giving you guys some of these positive affirmations before we get off to this gym this morning and get off in traffic. It is 4:24 in Las Vegas, 4:24 a.m. I want you guys to let me know who I'm talking to, and we get the little day started with some good positive affirmations. You know, I am a God. I control my own destiny. Anything that I want, I can have. Anything that I see, I can have. Anything that I manifest, I can have. As long as I believe in Jesus Christ. Man, you got to get them morning affirmations in the morning. Trey Miller, what's up, baby? Get your coffee. Get your coffee up out of Alabama. We got to get it. Hey, what's the weather like down there, Troy? Do me a favor, tap that screen and go ahead and share this like. I'll be on here for a minute before I go to the gym. This is what I like to do in the morning, man. Give you guys some coffee with Coach One Stack and a little bit of conversation so we can get our day started off right and celebrate these little wins that we had so far. Because we woke up today, you know. I hope y'all prayed today if you on here. Hope you already prayed. Poke for, folk, Polka. Where you from? Poke. Where you from? Where you from, Poke? Troy, getting in a little cool in the morning. Yeah, man, it's cool as shit out here too, man. And plus, I live next to a mountain, so it's hella cold up here. We got business to take care of today, man. We got God business to take care of today. Then we gonna hit some of this gym and get it in. Yeah, I live right next to a mountain in Las Vegas, Nevada. You know, the mountains, believe it or not, is if you've never been to Las Vegas is surrounded by four mountains. It sits in like a little bowl. Everywhere you look, it's a mountain. It's surrounded by four mountains. Denmark, okay, maybe you need to come to the United States. Moscow, I know. Hey, Danielle from Moscow, how cold is it over there? I know y'all cold in Russia. 313 in the house. AM. Nah, Vegas in the desert. Yeah, it's in the desert, but it's still surrounded by 4 mountains. How you gonna tell me I'm born and raised in Las Vegas? It's surrounded by 4 mountains in the middle of the desert. Bora Bora, okay, okay. See, that's why I like coming here in the morning, getting that international stuff in. Yeah, guys, if you've never been to Vegas, yeah, it sits in the middle of the desert, but it's only so it's very Las Vegas is very small, like very small, very small, and it's surrounded by 4 mountains. If you look east, it's a mountain, Sunrise Mountain. If you look west, the mountain I live by, Mount Charleston. If you look to the north, you got Sheep's Mountain. And if you look to the south, you got Black Mountain. It's surrounded by 4 mountains. Man, I'm not finna argue with you about no mountains being in my home city, man. I can leave here and touch the mountain in the next 3 minutes. Nah, this ain't Death Valley. I'm at this. See, now I gotta stop talking to you. Felicia Cox, what's up, baby? Yeah, nah, this ain't Las Vegas is not Death Valley. You're dealing with a whole nother part of the state when you talk about Death Valley. Denmark. AM, I mean, oh yeah, hell yeah, it's hot as hell out here, man. I mean, not now, but yeah, it's been known. I seen it get up to about 121, 122 before. I've seen it get up to like 124, 122. Anyway, how's everybody feeling this morning? Did everybody get up and pray today? Is everybody family okay? Is everybody okay does anybody have anything going on in their personal life, man, that they need prayer for? Because, man, the world is in an uproar with all this, everything going on in every country and every state. And hey, we need more people just like this to be giving them positive affirmations. Sincere, do it get really cold at night? Nah. Sincere, I can shit. Man, I'm born and raised in Henderson, man. And since you from Henderson, I grew up in Green Valley, Wigwam and Pecos. Wigwam and Pecos. Do it get cold at night? Now, you know what, AM, you're from here, but I don't think it really get cold. Like, I might have a hoodie on. I don't even own a jacket, put it like that. I don't even own a jacket. In the wintertime, man, I'll have this shit on with some shorts. I wear shorts in the wintertime. Yeah, I know, Tyler. Yes, what do you need prayer for, Felicia? Talk to me. Hey, sincere, prayer they're pushing the age. No, sincere, and I don't agree with that. Even though I am not a part of the community, I did not know that they are pushing. Are they pushing that agenda here in Las Vegas? Because my daughter's 28, man. She's been out of school since 2015. She went to Coronado High School out there. Paseo Verde, yeah, I did not know that I didn't, and that's something I don't agree with. You know, guys, in my chat, everybody's safe, but I don't agree with pushing anything on anybody, just like I'm not gonna push my spiritual side on anybody in this room. But no, I don't like the fact that they are pushing that agenda onto children who don't have no choice, and then just making them deal with it. Yes, Jesus, prayer. We all need prayer. Because I'm gonna tell you, as a parent, this is how I be feeling. And you can tell me if I'm wrong. You can tell me if I'm feeling wrong. Don't push that agenda on my child. Let my child choose on their own. You know, they have these transgendered bathrooms. Okay, what happens when your kid go to school one day and they're a teenager, they're in high school, and they want to be of the opposite sex, which I have no problem with it. It just ain't my thing. But what happens when they're in the same sex bathroom, and now this man who's trying to be a woman really decides he wants to be a man that day because his eggplant is awake, and now you got this girl who's trying to be a boy, a man, and she gets a little tingly because puberty has kicked in, and now you find these people in the bathroom doing who knows what. I don't agree with the shit personally. praying for everything in this world and everything going on, not just for me, not for this world. Hey, Felicia, that's how I am. Pray for the world, baby, because we all need some help right now. I have to supervise children, movies because moms are daddy moms. You know what? Hey, Sincere, if you don't mind, let me pin your comment real quick, please. Let me ask y'all a question, and that's a good topic, Sincere. How do y'all really feel about, and honestly now, because on my chat, there's no judgment. Whatever your sexuality is, I don't have a problem with the rainbow community. I am not a part of the rainbow community. My daughter is a part of the community, but it ain't my thing. But how do y'all feel about them pushing that agenda in all the cartoons, every movie you watch? Everything you watch on TV, they're pushing that agenda. How do y'all feel about that, man? How do you guys feel about that? What's up, nephew? What's happening? Elk S Post Eve. I didn't want to pronounce your name wrong. How do y'all feel about that? Them pushing that agenda? I want to know from the listeners. And go ahead, man, and share this live. Beast Lord, okay, there you go, man. At WSG. But this is a spiritual shirt, man. Check. This is a godly shirt. We pushing God's agenda up in this joint today, man. It's pushing confusion, it's trauma bonds, and zero context and insecurity. I dig that. Watching the kids movie the other day, and the little kid going to say to the other kid, "I'm gay." Now, Sincere, is that the Disney movie that they've been talking about with is that the Disney movie that they was talking about that Snoop took his grandchild to? Now, see, you're right, and my problem, guys, and I, Felicia, and I feel you. I'm not down with it either, and understand where I'm coming from. I don't have a problem with it. Everybody got to live. It's not my thing. It's like somebody smoking crack, right? You can do that over there, but that ain't my thing. You ain't gonna do it at my house. It's not my thing. I'm not gonna disrespect you because you do it, but that's not my thing. And if y'all ain't, guys, I mean, to really get deep, guys, they don't push out certain videos I make when I talk about stuff like this. They don't push, certain things with certain politicians. Why is it okay? Y'all tell me this. Why is it okay for a little kid to decide at 9, 10 years old, they were like a sex change, and the insurance will pay for that. And they would rather them get this stuff done before they hit puberty. Right? You ain't even been old enough to make up your mind yet. And you got these parents that are living their life, their rainbow life through their children, and letting their children decide they want to get their eggplant cut off or grow them a penis. What happens mentally with that young boy, right? When he realized it was a fad, and now he's 20 years old and he want his penis back. Like, seriously, serious question. What happens then? What happens when this girl decides she don't want to be a man no more, and they have synthetically grown her a penis? Because they can do that. They do it out of pig skin. If I could pull up pictures and show it to y'all without getting in trouble, I would. Sincere, that's exactly how I feel about parenting. You do whatever you want to, but I'm not putting that on my kids. Yeah, it's not okay, guys. Have you guys been checking out okay, guys, okay, listen. I got a bunch of new people in this chat. So just so y'all know, and my man Sincere, just so you know, bro, I used to work for Metro. I worked for Metro from age 17 as a police cadet to age 30, okay? After that, man, I went to the streets, and I played in the streets well out here and around the country because I knew what I shouldn't do. I knew the protocol. I've been delivered by God for 8 years, so I could talk about these things, and you from out here. And they pushing this agenda on our kids in school. So I mean, how many of y'all how many of you guys have a problem with that? How many of you guys have a problem? I mean, have you guys seen any of the Tyler Perry movies? Because like I said, I want you to know my background and know why I'm qualified to talk about certain shit because I was law enforcement. I was in the streets. I am delivered by God. I've seen certain things up close and personal. And stick around for sincere. I'm going to give you a hell of a story, bro, because you from here. You actually going to know these things. You know, it's not cool, you know. And now now you got how do y'all really feel about you got this little boy calling, he got two mothers, but he calling one of them daddy. They set him up for failure when he get to school. I'm like, you ain't got no two daddies. Them is two women. Or I can give, hey, Blue, I appreciate it, man. God is good. God is so good. God is good all the time. God is good, man. He did, man. Snoop Dogg sold all the way out. But check this out. If y'all go, if you guys go look at my, if you guys go look at my shorts, my number one short is like almost 3 million views. The second one is like 500,000, and it's about Snoop Dogg. Cause Snoop Dogg used to be at them parties. Earlier on in the case, guys, I don't know if you guys know how to access the dark web, but some of these videos, man, you can go find little snippets of Diddy parties on the dark web. And they had been leaked Snoop's video early on. So he used to be a Diddy, man, bro. He was at them Diddy parties back in the death row days because him and Pac wasn't even talking. What was I doing the night that Tupac got shot? Man, I was on my way to Club 662, the same club he was going to. That was Suge nightclub. That's where everybody hung out at. You know, Snoop and Pac wasn't even talking when Pac got killed. Chico being dead, nah. And plus, I got hair. I got hair full of hair. Yeah, Snoop sold out, man. Come on, man. Snoop sold out. Hey, sincere. Are you there still, sincere? I wanna bless y'all with this story. Yeah, it's me, top of it. Where you from? Top of it, top of it. But he act like they were, yeah, he act like they were cool. But see, everybody want to say it's cool till it affect their house. You understand what I'm saying? Snoop was fucking mad. Are you serious, IRS? Is that facts or are you really trolling? Keep it real. I didn't know about that, but Snoop, man, Snoop was diddled. Snoop was at the Diddy parties. See, everybody, it's okay until it hits your house. You know, just like, for instance, my daughter's 28 years old. She'll be 29 next month. I got one child. But if I had a younger child, my child wouldn't have, they wouldn't have a smartphone to be looking up all this stuff on. They wouldn't be playing, they wouldn't be playing none of these video games with the guns and all that shooting, because so is a man thinketh, so he is. That's why a lot of these shootings are happening around here, because that's why a lot of these shootings are happening, because kids are trying to live out these video game lives, right? IRS he made under Master P. Look it up. Okay, IRS, I appreciate that, Brody. Or ma'am, whatever you are, because I don't know what you are. Oh yeah, Snoop's league is amazing, and their team is tight as shit. Because when they come to Vegas, man, they put in work. I give it up to them about that. But guys, I want you guys to know, man, my favorite number 7. My favorite number 7. 7 is the number of God. 7 is the number of completion. So sometimes I might ask y'all a question. Please respond with a 7, man. Have you guys seen are you familiar with Tyler Perry movies? Throw a 7 up in the air if you are. I'm finna break something down to you. And sincere, I got a nice story from you, so stay in here, bro. Especially that got to do with Vegas. I got a hell of a story. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell the story first. So if you guys want to hear this little story that just happened involving the community and how bad it can get, throw a 7 up in the air. And sincere, let me know if you in here, man, because this will affect you, because you would have seen the news out here, because this just happened last week. 7, 7. and get your coffee, people. So check this out. So Tootie, what's up? And where you from? Oh yeah, we're gonna get on Tyler Perry in a minute, Michael. So check this out. The other day, last week in Las Vegas, out here, there was a man. The police got called to a burning house. Okay, the police got called to a house that was burning. When they got inside, they found this man that was shot 7 times, and he got shot a few times in his face. He was shot like 7 times in his face, and somebody set the house on fire trying to cover it up. Angie, baby, what's up with you from Boston? I want to come to Boston. Did I get the accent right, Angie? Kim, top of it, top of it. Chi-Town, baby, my second home, man. Over there, man, in the wild hundreds. Man, I love your city, but I got to be minked up when I get there. It's too damn cold out there. I used to, yeah, hey, Keena, yeah, I used to be in your city all the time when I was in the streets, man, getting at that bread. 30 toes deep, man, not never getting no sleep. So, okay, so Free Ciroc, Florida in the house. Love Florida. Love Miami. So listen, guys. They find this dude in the house, and he shot 7 times. Shot 7 times in the face, and they set the house on fire. So check this out. Check this out. The person who was deleted, I mean, gang banging ass dude, right? Gang banging ass dude. I'm 48. That dude got to be damn near 60 now. Okay, I knew about this dude since I was a teenager. He was from one of the biggest Crip gangs in Las Vegas. Okay, but he was on the rainbow side, and he actually did hair like a motherfucker. He did hair better than a woman, and so his thing for years, what he had been doing was he had a thing where he used to blackmail men because people back in them days. See, I've known this dude for over 30 years. People wasn't coming out the closet. That kind of stuff wasn't accepted. So what people would do is, when they had sex with him, they would be putting his business in the street, talking about, yeah, I did X, Y, and Z with such and such. Well, the thing is, and he would turn around and say, because he is a part of the rainbow community and been out the closet, he said, yeah, but he ain't tell you what I was putting up inside of him. And so what this dude used to do is for years, he used to blackmail these gang banging ass dudes out here, mostly Crips. He used to blackmail them to keep their secret, if you get what I'm saying. And I believe that was going on. And so the person, somebody whose secret he was keeping the other day, came into the house, gave him 7 shots to the face, which is overkill, and set the house on fire because he didn't want his secret to come out. There you go. Yeah, IRS, and it was crazy because here's the thing. Even back in them days, like I said, he's a Crip, gang banging motherfucker, can fight, got hands, but openly rainbow, right? I mean, he had more clientele to do hair. He could do hair better than the fucking woman. I mean, most of the women used to go get their hair cut, and he would always tell them throughout the years who was getting spanked, who he was spanking, and he made a lot of money blackmailing these gang banging ass dudes out here. See, what y'all don't know is a lot of these deletions out here, the dun 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 between black folks, man, it ain't because they beefing. It's because now these two men have gotten into these relationships, and somebody told the secret, and now they knocking people down because of that. Yeah, overkill. They even know who did it. Yeah, they even know who did it. But it's a lot of that going on out here, man. You got a lot of you got the what's up, Free Your Mind? Rags to Riches Car Club. Yeah, I heard of Rags to Riches. At IRS, I used to low ride myself, man, with street players back in the day. I used to low ride myself. I definitely. Are you IRS? Where you from? But I have heard of that. I have heard of that club before. Yeah, that's the people out here, man. Like it's crazy. Um, Guys, have you ever seen? Have you seen? Have you seen? Cause we gonna get on Tyler Perry real quick and his sick ass. Have you guys ever seen that show called Ruthless? If you saw Ruthless, throw a 7 up for me, please. That's gonna set the tone for this conversation. Ruthless. Amanda, I stopped because that hoodie is everything. Blessed from Cleveland. Thank you. Look at the back of it. Look at the back of the hoodie. Look at the side. Look at the side. And look at the back. Look at the back. Okay, we got them 7s. Do you guys notice? Do you notice? Okay, first of all, it's number every black character is in this movie, right? Every black character is in that movie, and I'm gonna tell that show. And I tell you, I refuse to watch Tyler Perry films because of that, because he's living out his gay fantasies through the film and just basically putting that on all everybody's kids. Because in that show, Ruthless, you're not allowed to mess with a girl. You're not allowed to mess with a girl if you on that show. You got other men walking around making you pull your pants down, smelling your damn penis, like pulling your pants down, smelling you to see if you've been inside of a girl. Every episode, a woman is getting raped. Every episode, a black woman is getting raped because they're not even supposed to have sex. So now you got the leader of the cult. He's a pedophile. He keeps a young boy in his room at all times. Then what they do is they take this all goes on Tyler Perry's show. The girls, they wait till they're 12 years old, and you cannot have sex with none of these girls. So they wait till the girls turn 12, and he sells them to this man, right? So that he could put them into sex slavery, so that these sick individuals can be the one to burst their cherry. That's a thing. And so it's a cult. And so it's nothing but black people. And then I watched this so much, then they had a new season coming out where they hooked up with another cult. And in this other cult, none but black people, none but little young black kids in fatigues. They're showing these little young black kids how to take guns and how to shoot them. I had to quit watching it right there because I said, ain't nothing but black people on this show. It shows us raping each other every episode. It shows us beating each other every episode. It shows all the men to be homosexual. It shows the leader being a damn pedophile, right? It shows human trafficking. If a white man had made that show, man, the black community would be in an uproar right now if a white man had made Ruthless. But since it's Tyler Perry, don't nobody have nothing to say. And I will not watch that shit anymore. Do you hear me? What's up, Mr. The Cool One? What's up, Freddie? Tap in, big dog. Hit that like button, man. And Kamala's Indian. And for the record, hey, man, she's a woman of color. She's a woman of color. You know what I'm saying? And Ross, I had to quit watching that show because, like I said, the new season was showing them hooking up with a whole new cult. And this cult, all the kids had rainbow community looking fatigues on, and now they're teaching these little young black kids how to take guns and and shoot and do things they shouldn't be doing, all the stigmatisms that we already have. So every episode they make us out to be gay, they make us out to be rapists, they make us out to be killers, they make us out to be woman beaters, they make us out to be pedophiles, drug addicts, and our kids to use guns. Everything on Tyler Perry's show. He's living out his sick ass fantasies, and I refuse to watch it. Because if a white man made that show, the whole country would be in an uproar saying that we're getting used and abused. But because it's Tyler Perry, don't nobody have nothing to say. That's why Tyler Perry's getting sued for all that money right now, and more men have come out of the closet to even add themselves to that lawsuit. I'm not messing with Tyler Perry, y'all. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. I'm not messing with Tyler Perry. It ain't happening, Captain. Skinny Racks. That's what I'm talking about. That's what you walked in on that conversation. What we're talking about, Skinny Racks, is that that type of lifestyle is being forced upon our children in school. And I don't like that. Nothing should be forced. Nothing should be forced against our children in school. You know, a lot of Tyler Perry's actors have come forward and complained and said it's the same thing. They said, we'll be doing a script, and right in the middle of shooting, he'll rewrite the script and write us in to be gay. Like one particular guy, he was in high school and he was getting bullied. Well, at the last minute, Tyler Perry put in the script, no, I want you to actually not be mad at your bully, but I want you to fall in love with the dude that's bullying you, and you guys end up being together. Like, come on, man. It's just like when people make music. They're saying what it is they really want. And the thing is, man, if you in the closet, come the fuck out the closet. It's okay. Be who you are. But just be that way up over there, because that ain't my thing, man. Because, man, we going to get on these STDs, y'all. And it ain't just the rainbow community passing these STDs on. Guys, I have a friend who works at a clinic. Man, she said it's somebody as young as the 6th, or I don't want to lie, the 6th or the 7th grade that came in there with HIV. People are being so reckless. And it, like I said, in the download thing, guys, if y'all want to hear some shocking shit about people spreading STDs, because I build businesses, but I blog. I do a lot of blogging. As you know, I'm blogging. So if you want to hear this real sick story about what's really going on here, some things in America, throw a 7 up in the air, and we're gonna talk about, and I'm gonna tell y'all something real eye-opening. And before I check out of here, I will give you guys a choice of, do you want a story from when I was a cop? Do you want a story from when I was in the streets? Demonetized, what's up with you? What's up with you, Demonetized? Hey, Skinny Racks, he loves to put the black people in the worst light possible he does. And that's all I've been saying. Now, if white people had come along, and nothing against white people, I love everybody. If white people had come along and made the stuff that Tyler Perry made, it would be a riot. It would be a riot. So let me give y'all a story. Maybe y'all can help me out. Okay? Maybe you guys can help me out. Okay? So what do I do? I have a friend, right? He's my age. I'm 48, he's 49. I have a friend. And the woman he's dating is 60 years old. I met her once. Now, my friend, he's born and raised out here, just like I am. And he says he's been with his woman 6 years. He even wears a wedding ring. Well, come to find out, his woman is not a woman. His woman is a man who had his eggplant removed. When he was 19 or 20, he got his eggplant removed. So he's still a man. And so when I caught wind of this shit, like first thing I'm thinking, should I tell my friend? Should I not tell my friend? And I'm gonna tell you why. Because now we gonna get to them sevens, man. Now we gonna get to these sevens, Felicia. Check this out. I have personally posted videos. One particular video, it was 3 inmates. It was three people in prison, and all of them have HIV. And so they on their cell phone sitting in the cell, right? All of them have HIV. 2 of them are about to get out. 2 of them about to get out. Do you know they all made a pact? I saw it. They said that their whole mission in life is to pass on HIV to as many people as possible. They made like a pact, an oath, that they were going to pass out HIV to as many people as possible. Hey, demonetize. Check this out. Yeah. And it took me a while to come to grips with it because he's so thuggish. Like you know me, I'm just a regular dude. I ain't thugged out. Like he hella thugged out. Like, I don't mess with no, I don't like using a derogatory word for being homosexual, but I ain't messing with them Fs this and them Fs that. But you got a whole man. And you know what, demonetized? My friend stopped talking to me because I think he found out that I knew his secret. Biz, I don't know if there's PCMAs, but they was all black. It was 3 black dudes. Like a lot of rappers. And then peep this out. Then I got another video. It's one of my shorts. I got so many videos. I got over 2,000 videos. It's a black dude, right? Nice looking dude. He got his 2 teeth right here are missing. And he's on there, he's on his video, and I refuse to post his Instagram. I will not do it. Like his whole channel is about how he has 3 STDs, 3 STDs, and his mission is to give it to another black guy to you know what, Skinny Racks. Let me get to that in a minute. Let me pin your comment, Skinny Racks. And he said he's trying to give it to as many people as possible because nobody told him they had it. And so this dude got actual footage of him going out, popping at females, popping at them, shooting the gift, running his mouth, getting at them, pulling females. And then he's like, see, even with 2 teeth, I still could pull them. And I'm going to get this to as many people as possible. So guys, you guys got to be careful out there, man. You have to be careful nowadays. You dig? You have to be very careful. See, in my day, I was very promiscuous up until age 25. I mean, I'm a Scorpio, and I was one of them people, man, in high school, I might have de-virginized you. So I was first. In my day, I might have been first or second. This type of shit wasn't floating around. But at age 48, I can't be promiscuous because now it's so much. I'm glad that I had my promiscuity as a teenager up until my early 20s. Then I decided to do it now because it wasn't all these diseases and shit out here. Now people are passing this stuff on. Now people are having all these. Herpes is the big one next to HIV. And herpes, supposedly doesn't get transmitted to you unless somebody's having a breakout. Demonetized. Last night she came on telling me about AIDS patients with genital warts and a male nurse blue. Hold up? Are you serious? Let me place that. Are you serious? Hey, and Skinny Racks, for the record, it is if you in Nevada, if you knowingly know that you have HIV, and they'll like flag your name, because I said I used to be a cop, bro. They would flag your name in the computer for the police to say they would say approach with caution. And when you saw that approach with caution, you knew it meant that somebody had AIDS or HIV. And so they know. And so if they're caught doing that here in Nevada, hell yeah, they'll get a felony. That's attempt murder. Because they used to every like Wednesday, I believe it was, that's the day that they would put on TV the different people who had AIDS, right? and who the police were looking for because they were passing on HIV intentionally, and because that's a charge. It's called like I think it's called knowingly passing on knowingly passing on a STD or something, but it does boil down to attempt murder. Yes, it does. Because especially once you go to jail and they notify you that you got this stuff going on, because especially when you get to jail, because that's how the people are going to deal with you. They're going to deal with you with caution. This is why you don't be out here, man. You guys, you don't be a tough guy out here trying to fight everybody and stuff, because you beating, your knuckle beating, hit somebody, your blood get mixed with their blood, and now you find yourself sick. Demonetize. So hold up. Now to demonetize. Oh, stupid. Yeah, man. Listen, guys. This is why I blog. Like, this is like, seriously. This is why I come on here and I go live and I even make videos, because I watch so much YouTube. I don't watch regular TV. I'm either at my business. I got a damn computer right here. I got 4 computers downstairs in my office. I'm a geek. I'm always on the damn computer doing shit. So I watch a lot of YouTube, and so I get to looking at these videos that they erase. They be erasing a lot of these videos, y'all. And so demonetized. So what you're saying is your wife, your lovely wife, and congratulations to you and your wife for marriage. I wish I could make it there, bro. So shout out to you in a good marriage, you and wife. So you're saying that a male nurse gave him some top? Like, did she catch him? Like, tell us about it. Yeah, Skinny Racks. I ain't forgot about you, Skinny Racks. Where you from, Skinny Racks? I don't think I ever met you before. Felicia Cox. I'm 51 and I'm scared and been scared. You should be. And I've been scared too. Felicia, check this out. Let me share something with you, Felicia. Hold up. I'm gonna share something with you, Felicia. I'm 48. I will be 49 next week on the 27th. Be 49 years old. I divorced 10 years ago. And when I divorced 10 years ago, right? I'm a nice looking man. I'm a handsome man. I got my pockets together, and most of all, I tell the truth, and I'm a good dude. I got a nice body. I'm a good dude, and I'm a Scorpio, so I'm laying it down in the bedroom. But when I got divorced, man, I went through a hell of a marriage. Okay, a fucked up marriage. Okay, a fucked up marriage. So I'm freshly divorced. So all these women that started coming my way, I joined a Facebook group, the Las Vegas Beer Gang, right? I joined the Facebook group, figured I'd start going out dating. And so these women start coming my way, and just to make it a long story short, 8 of them from that group, back to back. Eight women from that group, back to back, coming through trying to give me some cookie. And now I'm a real one, a new NYC in the house. Got to get up there, man. It's too cold right now. So these women started coming my way, and I gave them the truth, right? The truth was, I was like, I'm not trying to sleep with you. I'm not trying to be with you. I'm fresh out of a messed up marriage. I need to make sure I'm not carrying any type of baggage around that could potentially hurt you. I like, so if you want to be in my life, just be my friend and take your time with me. But then that's when I found, being out of the dating scene for the last 10 years, I'm like, damn, women thirsty like that. And so it was a turnoff. I wasn't trying to sleep with nobody. I was abstinent for 4.5 years. I even had women get on their couch, man, pull their shit up and off and play with it and say, oh, you don't want this? I'm like, man, that shit don't move me. Man, I've been doing this thing since I was 12 years old. It takes more than just for me to see you with no clothes on, for me to try to be with you. You got to have something up here mentally, right? And so it's a twist to this story, y'all. It's a twist to this story. I told you it was 8 women back to back to back to back to back, and we're all in this group. So we used to have meet and greets at this group, and everybody like, man, he ain't giving up no D. He ain't giving up no D. And so one day I met this man. This man hit me up. Through one of these women, it was a man that hit me up. right? And me and him started talking, and he started sending me all, yeah, Martovian. I lost mine when I was 12, man. I give y'all some raw ass stories. I'm a Scorpio. And so I meet this man. This man hit me up, we talk, and he basically starts showing me all these videos, right? He was like, we got this one in common. He tapping their ass, like he raw. Like all the women that had came my way from that group, he was tapping all of them. And I mean, at the same time type shit, no condom, no nothing. And this is what he said to me. This is what if y'all want to know what he said to me, throw a 7 up in the air. Cause I'm about to entertain y'all this morning. If y'all want to know what that man said to me, throw a 7 up in the air, people. Throw a 7 up in the air if you want to know. Once he showed me that we knew these same women, this is what he said. Do you know that this man has sat back and had been sending these women my way, to try to give me some, to see how big my eggplant was, because he wanted a tag team partner with these women. They was they was on some lifestyle shit. He wanted me to be, he was trying to, so this man had looked through my profile, right, out here in Vegas, sent these women my way, figuring they're gonna test the goods to see how this is. And so me and him could be a tag team partner, right? And now, not only did he tell me that, but he also said, yeah, man, because, I'm into some real freaky stuff. It's all about what the women want, right? It's all about what the women want, right? No, I'm not. It's all about what the women want. And the man basically, he was like, yeah, because, I don't have no problem licking the cookie while another man is inside of it doing what he do. The man all but told me he wanted to give, we're going to call this right here, the eggplant, we're going to call that the gas pump. That's what I call it, the gas pump. For the purposes of all my videos, this is called the gas pump. The man basically told me he wanted to put my gas pump in his mouth. Come on, man. And so let's get deeper with this story, because this is a 1,000% true story. Then I find out that out of them 8 women, 4 of them women was pregnant at the same time by this same dude. This is out here in Vegas. Hot wet mouth. Yeah, he was. And he had 4 of these women pregnant at the same time. Not 1, not 2, but not 3, but 4. 2 of them had an abortion by him a week apart. No. 2 of them had an abortion by him, and the other 2 had kids by him 1 week apart. And then it come to find, now I'm only 5'8", guys. I'm swole and shit like that, but I'm only 5'8". Now, he stood right here on me. This is how short he was. And he was putting hands on all of the women on some torture type, tying them up type shit. But the man told me basically he wanted to put my gas pump in his mouth, and he was into some freaky shit. Thank you, hot wet mouth. I appreciate that. And hot wet mouth, for the record, I don't have anything against the rainbow community. I have a project coming out, and it's for the rainbow community. And it's gonna be fly as hell too. So when you guys see me in the gear, you're gonna be like, man, that's some fly shit. I'm not part of the rainbow community, but hey, I don't mind wearing colors, man, because I know who I am. Yeah, Skinny Racks. Wayne, yeah, man, look, hey, Wayne. Hey, Wayne, check this out. Let me pin your comment, Wayne. Did you hear what I said? The dude has sat back and plotted this shit. So this is what the women, so Jose, I support the LGBTQ community, and also know there's an I at the end now too. And there's another color added to the flag, which is black. Black represents that you do not identify with any gender. Martavian, because they have a lack of understanding. See, can I share another story with y'all, man? Throw me a 7 up if I could share another story with you guys. So, so peep game. So peep game. Cause I'm trying to answer that question about the community. Guys, over about in the last, let's say in the last 3 years, on another platform, and you guys know the platform, FB, right? FB. I've had 3 men, not one, not two, but 3 men. I got 3 videos in my inbox of these men, and I'm gonna tell you where they from. Houston. All 3 of them are from Houston, because I heard it's going down in Houston. All 3 of these men sent me a video of them with about 12, 13 inches of gas pump in their mouth. I'm talking getting at it with 2 hands. The twist action. Talking about, daddy, this is what I want to do to you. And I had to, and you know, the thing is, I'm not homophobic. I don't get mad or anything like that. But I did tell him, you know, hey, look, brother, as flattered as I am that you might find me attractive, because I don't get mad if somebody from the rainbow community hits on me, because you don't know if I'm a part of it if you don't ask. It's them insecure dudes you got to worry about. So I said, hey, man, you know, that's not really my thing. I don't get down like that. And I would appreciate it if you don't send me anything like that again. And they was like, you know, it's all love, King. No disrespect. You know what I mean? No disrespect by it. And since they told me, I mean, since it was, you know, it wasn't no tripping. It wasn't no talking shit. Man, I didn't even air them out, man. I could have took the screenshots of the videos or took the screenshots of the text messages and aired them right on out, but I'm not like that, because here's the thing, you don't know unless you ask. That's just like if I go talk to a woman and I try to get at a woman, well, I'm not gonna know that she might be a lesbian unless I get at her. So you can't get mad when they get at you. But them dudes that walk around here being mad, like, man, yeah, these I don't like saying the derogatory name for homosexuals. These Fs, these Fs, them the ones that's doing it. Especially these gang banging motherfuckers out here in Vegas. Especially them. Ola, they are coming. They coming for you. But my whole thing with the rainbow community is I'm trying to bring some awareness. My child is a part of the rainbow community. I'm trying to bring some understanding, and I feel that people in the rainbow community get a bad rap, especially with this STD thing. Man, all them STDs ain't coming out the rainbow community. Do you know? I like that, Marv Tarvian. Oh, they are. Hey, Ola, let me pin your comment. Ola. Check this out. See how you said that they mad because they not a real woman? Let me tell you what I do to the gym. And if you want to see what my physique looks like, go look at my community pictures. You're going to see what I look like at age 48. Man, when I go to the gym and these supposed studs be with they girl, man, see, I got a tank top on underneath. I work out with a hoodie on. When I see they girl looking, man, I yank this motherfucker off so they can see how swole I am, and I go work out right next to them. And I'm letting the woman know, yeah, I'm a real man. I got real eggplant around this joint, you dig? And they get so uncomfortable. And these studs, let me tell you, these studs, here's the crazy part about these studs. The studs say their girl cheated on them. If their girl cheated on them with another woman, they not even tripping. They not even tripping if they cheat on them with another woman. But let it be a man, they will tear the house up, man. Studs are like the number one, sorry, I'm finna go downstairs to my office. I gotta get something. Studs are like the number one people for domestic violence. I don't know if y'all knew that or not. But studs are like the number one people for domestic violence, man. They be putting hands on people and everything. Hold up. Sorry, guys. I got to get my computer case, man. I got business to take care of today. Yeah, man. Coach got business today, man. Coach got business. Hold up. All right, guys, I'm back. Yeah, so if a stud find out that they woman is cheating on them, man, look here. They'll put hands on a woman in a heartbeat. And then they do that. And the studs are the ones that trip me out the most. And I'm going to tell you why. The studs are really upset because they don't have a penis. And so back to you, Ola. I feel where you coming from because you got them how can they call themselves a woman? They don't have no period. They don't ovulate. They don't have birth pains. Felicia, a friend of mine got killed some years ago back, moved to Florida, got killed when they found her she was in the prayer stance for real. Are you serious? Man, I am so sorry about your friend. Lord Jesus, that's crazy. Because sometimes, man, that's all you have is Jesus to call on. That's all you have is Jesus to call on sometimes, man. That's all you have. Tootie, it's cool. Don't keep yourself sheltered. Make sure you enjoy your life now. Guys, like I said, I travel a lot. I travel a lot. I be in Atlanta a lot. Man, when I went to Atlanta, the first time I went to this gym. And I see, there you go, hot, wet mouth. The gay man right now, maybe I have some money. I don't know. They're after me, gay man right now, maybe. Ola, where you from, Ola? Where are you from, Ola? But I go to Atlanta. Check this out. I go to Atlanta, and it's men in the gym that's swoller than me, walking around with BBLs. Oh my God, I almost lost it. They walking around with BBLs, people. Oh yeah, and you got a lot of hold up. Let me close my mic real quick. Hot wet mouth. Stop it. If you want to obey somebody, go send me a $1,000 cash app. Obey that. We're gonna see how much you obey. Newsom is after me. I don't know who Newsom is. Do I know is anybody in here from Las Vegas? Do I still have anybody in the chat from Las Vegas? Hey, Robbie, I'm just talking, man. Hey, that ain't my lifestyle. But when people pull my card and get to talking about, oh, I'll do this for that. Well, send me some money. That ain't even my get down. Government official of LA, California. Okay, Ola. Exactly, Robbie. I'm not one of those, brother. So do I still have anybody here from Las Vegas? Let me know if I still got some Las Vegas people in here. Game Marshall, Dakota, Los Angeles, California. Okay, that's cool, Ola. I am happy for you. You know, a lot of these dudes, man, need to come on out the closet. I remember out here in Vegas, man. Yeah, demonetized. Yeah, I'm up early. Up early. Gotta hit the gym. I got work. I got shit to do. I got a lot of stuff to do today. So early bird get the worm. Pat bedtime now. We just getting up around here. So, it comes a time in this. It come. You got to go to the gym with me. Well, maybe that can happen. So now comes the point in my life, y'all. So if you guys don't know, God, I was ex law enforcement, and I was in the streets, heavy, and I was really good at what I did because I was ex law enforcement and I knew what I shouldn't do. So I knew how to move, and I made a lot of fucking money, learned a lot of lessons, and I've been delivered by Jesus Christ for the last 8 years. So would you guys like a story from the streets? Or do you want a story about when I was a cop? Which story would you guys like? I always like to bless my family because I look at you guys as family, not just as damn subscriber. I look at you as Pat, I ain't never been to prison. And don't plan on going because I ain't doing nothing to go to prison. One of each. Let's see. Let me think. Y'all want a sad story from when I was a cop? You want a sad story, or do y'all want some horrific shit? What you want? What kind? I'm gonna tell you 2 stories, but you got to tell me which one you want. You want one? You want? How do you want the story to be? I don't know you, Las Vegas. Do you know me? So let's see. I got one that's kind of funny, and I got one that's kind of sad. How about that? Check what out. I'll follow you on Facebook. We're actually friends. What's your name on Facebook? What's your name on Facebook? So guys, here's a street story because I don't have that much time. So Pete, well, just send the text right now then. Send the text right now. So check. I'm fresh out of field training, right? That means field training is when you're training with somebody. So now I'm by myself, okay? Coach One Stack is by itself now. And I get sent to this house for a welfare check because they ain't heard from this lady in about a week. They haven't heard from this lady for about a week. And so normally, man, when you see people's mail piled up outside and, it's a certain smell, you already know what's in there. You already know what's in there, right? You already know what's in the house. So I get into the house, right? I get into the house and I go back here, because I'm looking for this lady. And the lady, guys, imagine a woman sitting in the computer chair. You know how your computer chair rocks back and forth? Well, she had the computer chair rocked all the way back, right? And her feet were sitting right here on the computer desk. Like, say this the desk. So she had her legs open. She got this. So, she didn't have no clothes on either. She just had a robe on. So her robe is all the way open. So yeah, you can see this, you can see this, you can see everything. So she's kicked back in this computer chair like this, legs got wide open, right? Feet up on the thing with the computer right there, okay? And she's watching porn. Because you know how you watch a movie back when you watch the DVD, when you get done, it goes back to the start menu. And that's what she was doing. So here's what she had. She had, that's nice, huh? That white Hennessy. So she had like a 12 or 13 inch toy about this long that she had to put both hands on like this. Sitting up like that. Sitting inside of her like this. And she was dead. She died at the computer desk with this inside her. So remember, she been dead for about a week. So after a week, man, you stinking, man. Your body do not look right after a week. And it's summertime too. Your body don't look right. So she's sitting here, she must have had a heart attack. I don't know. But she passed away, legs got wide open. She's in rigor mortis. Well, she's out of rigor mortis because you only sit in rigor mortis for a few hours. But her feet are still on the counter. She's gone. She's leaned back in the chair. Her robe is open. Everything's exposed. And she got a toy like this long that she had to have two hands on. It's sitting just like this inside of her still. And man, they had, when the coroner comes, you got to understand, the coroner has to, your limbs are stiff. Like when they move your limbs, they stiff. If you move your arms, they stiff. Everything, you try to take it off, it goes right back because your body's in rigor mortis. Man, they had so much trouble getting her out of that chair and getting that toy up out of her. She came and went. And then let me add this other one. Sometimes when the coroner comes and you got a dead body, sometimes they'll ask you to help. Like, could you roll him over? Like, man, I'm not doing that. I don't get paid to roll people over. I don't do that. And, so now they put you in a body bag. But this particular time, man, this woman had been dead so long, she had maggots. She had maggots coming out of her. You understand? Maggots. And so when the coroner did this, she like shook the bag. She was trying to zip the bag and shook the bag. A maggot came and went right in her fucking mouth. A maggot came and look right in her mouth, look. That shit was nasty. Yeah. Maggot. Now let me give y'all a street story, man, because I don't have that long. Here's a street story. Guys, methamphetamine is a cold narcotic. Told you guys, I played in the streets. And that was my number one money maker was that. I was what you call a plug. A week, I was getting 50 kilos a week of that crystal. 50 kilos a week. That's 100 pounds. So I'm getting 50 keys a week, man. I fuck with the cartel. And when I was in the streets, I could talk about all this shit because statute of limitations is up, all that. I ain't never get caught for it. But when I got out of the game, I was selling everything at once except PCP. So yeah, I had the crystal, the hard. I knew how to whip a brick, the heroin, the pills, the everything except PCP. But that methamphetamine is a drug that makes these men something that makes these men lose their inhibitions, right? Las Vegas interviews, you still ain't text me. I ain't got no text from you, so I don't know who you are. It makes men lose their inhibitions, guys, and for some reason, it makes them participate in rainbow activity. Okay, because when you a hustler in the streets, you gotta know how to turn a blind eye to shit. Because you're going to see a whole lot of shit that you ain't used to seeing. And I wasn't used to seeing this. I mean, I was, but not with people that I knew, right? So peep this out. I go to these budget suites, extended stays, to see one of my white clients. I mean, this dude is rich. He got money coming out the ass. But when people fuck with that methamphetamine, guys, for some reason, it immediately makes them super horny. It makes them want to watch porn, and it makes them want to participate in rainbow activity. So I come into the house. I look in the bed. There go three dudes. Not one, not two, but three dudes. They're all friends that I personally know. Gang-banging motherfuckers, right? Gang-banging motherfuckers. Man, with eggplants like this big, and they over here, they smoking, and they watching the rainbow porn, and the dude in the middle, he got one on each side, and somebody got him, and they switching off, and they, and my white client is telling me about how he gonna put all they gas pumps in his mouth when I leave. And so they seen me, but remember, they doing drugs. they seen me, so it's like they knew it was me, but they knew like, man, he ain't gonna tell nobody. They didn't even stop, even though they seen me, and I knew these people. So this is why I tell you, ladies especially, be the fuck careful out here in these streets, man, because being on the down low is a popular thing now. It's popular to be on the down low. Yeah, it's popular to be on the down low. Like these thuggish ass dudes, when you always hear these dudes keep talking about, yeah, the homies, the homies, the homies, the homies, the homies, they're gay. Because what they're trying to do is, it's like as a man, when I was a young man, if I took your virginity, that's a big thing. Like, yeah, I was first, man. Yeah, I took that virginity. What's the same thing with these down low men, right? These gang banging ass men. Their whole thing is they want to go get a straight person and turn them. They want to be the first one to say, I went up in him. Or he put his, I taught him how to put gas pumps in his mouth. Like that's a trophy for them. And that's what's going on, man. Yes, I remember you from, I can't pronounce it. It's Japanese or Chinese, but I remember you. No, I don't play it. Demonetize, yeah, they do. I had a personal friend who was messing with that shit. I had a personal friend who was messing with this stuff and passed from HIV when we were like maybe 24 years old. And I didn't even though I was an officer at the time, I had never seen, because crystal meth comes in two forms. It used to be a brown powder, then it came out the crystals. I ain't know what it did. I was hella square, but I had a friend who got hooked on that stuff, and he was a ladies' man when we was in school, but I'm off doing my thing with a career. And I see him, man, and he had all these black spots all over his body, like scabs, even on his lip. Even on his lip, his nose, his eyelid, he had all these scabs over him. And he died from full-blown AIDS. Yugi, I don't play any video games, even though I got a damn brand new PS5. Yeah, demonetized, exactly. And demonetized, I used to have that blue ice. I used to have the blue ice, the pink ice. Like, yeah, I had a cartel plug, man. And 50 keys a week, man. 50 keys a week is 100 pounds. And so guess what? When that pound got sent to Louisiana, that pound went for $12,000. But that pound only cost me $1,000. Cause I'm getting so, matter of fact, less than 1,000, because I'm getting so many of them. But once that thing touched down in Louisiana, anything past Texas, 12,000, 13,000. I received as much as 15,000 in the South back then. But the freak off dudes, I still see them from time to time. I see them. Bro, there was all three of them in the bed, no clothes on. See, look, when they smoke, they got a little bowl. They put it in there and they be like rolling the little bowl around and puffing, and it immediately makes them. And so, yeah, I got one dude smoking, and I got another. He over here with this right here, and they stroking. See, next time, just a gym. Skirt. Don't talk about my mother. My mother's dead. Vegas interviews, hit me up. But check this out, guys. I gotta run, man. It's time for me to go to the gym. I appreciate this live, but check this out. Come join me tomorrow morning. I'm gonna tell y'all about how I had a chance to rig the Super Bowl when the last Super Bowl that the Broncos won. I had a chance to put the fix in a real way. And I'm gonna tell y'all that story. That's a street story. Because somebody was using these narcotics, and somebody had a certain type of videotape, and I was going to blackmail somebody in the last Super Bowl that the Broncos won. You will definitely find this interesting. The Tiger, so check this out. So check this out. Before I get up out of here, man, God bless all of you, man. Let the Lord bless you with his traveling grace that you get to your destinations unscathed. And man, y'all have a beautiful morning, family. I'll see you soon.